we need to lift up and support every single drum corps this summer. If we don't, we are going to lose corps, and that's scary to me. Hey guys, Woody here. Hope you all are staying healthy and well in this time of uncertainty in the world. It's a crazy time. It is just, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just, a lot of stuff is happening. But the one thing I wanted to focus on is, a couple weeks ago we had that announcement of DCI being canceled for this summer. And as a matter of fact, everything is being canceled for this summer already. And school just got canceled in Texas for the rest of the school year. So with all this uncertainty, I wanted to try and brainstorm a little bit and give some ideas of what we can do this summer as fans or marchers or anyone around the DCI organization. What can we do this summer without DCI, or what can we do this summer without sports or anything? It's a crazy time, and I want to give us some ideas on how to make ourselves better and go into this summer with a positive approach rather than something negative, because there's so much negative in the world. So let's jump into it. This summer is historical. We can't deny that. It's the first summer since I don't even know what year without DCI and those kind of events. And what that means is thousands of kids that would be members in these corps or be out there performing are now not. And that's a lot of students. That's a lot of members. That's a lot of young people out and about. So how can you be proactive in providing yourself the best experience this summer, even though we don't have this activity that we love going on? And I would like to suggest to you a few things that are happening, that I see happening from corps and other organizations attributed to DCI. And that is, a lot of corps are offering summer programs now. Left and right, they're coming out with them. And I think it's a fantastic idea. Whether you're a member, some corps are offering some member-only like chats where they're still doing Zoom meetings and rehearsals and stuff through online means. But also they're offering a lot of clinics for other people who aren't in drum corps. And I think that's such a great way to enrich young musicians and also give you guys something to do. So if you are bored this summer or find yourself bored, I would encourage you to look into some of these activities that are coming out now. I know Crown has some, and Scouts are doing some things with their members throughout the entire summer and holding on to the members and holding on to the fans and people who are engaged in DCI. There is stuff going on for us to do throughout this entire summer. And another thing that we can do is save money. Everyone, including myself, is like, why are these prices skyrocketing? Well, this summer is a summer that you can not spend on DCI and put that money towards a savings account or something. And if you want to march drum corps later, this is the time to start saving. This is the time to put your mind to it and to really grind out that work and effort and really practice and rehearse. Going back to my last point of joining these programs of that corps are providing for people, make yourself better this summer. Get out there in the backyard, do some box drills, do some slides, do some guard work if you're in the color guard. This is the time to make yourself better, to be more competitive and be more on fire for whenever DCI does inevitably return in 2021. And I think we are all excited for that day to happen. I keep saying DCI, it's alive and well right now. It may be a little quiet. It may be, silent throughout the summer because there's no one in the lots. There's no one in the stadiums. There's no one out and about throughout the country. But, it's all about what we carry, with us, our love for the organization that is going to, ultimately it's going to allow us to succeed and provide, this DCI, I say fan base, but I really mean everyone who has been, is involved in, or will be involved in this organization, in this program. It's time for us to unite and step up and really come together as a group to kind of lift up this hardship, lift up, this struggle that we're going through right now, and come together and make us stronger, which comes to my next point. 2021 DCI is going to be different. I don't know how necessarily, but I can tell you things are going to be changing. Whenever you have these hardships like this, it's often that we take a step back and we also make edits and changes to the organizations that are currently in place. And I think we're going to see a lot of small, changes in whether it be props, big idea things, small changes here and there. But I think that we're going to take this time, and I think the corps directors and the boards are going to take this time to really sand down some rough spots and make the program more accessible and easier, or at least that's my hope. This is our opportunity to do this during this time off. Let's be proactive at least, you know what I mean? Now, the summer isn't going to be without, our sadness. There are corps out there, unfortunately, that my heart goes out to, that, it's gonna be really tough for them to stay afloat. For those of you who don't know, Drum Corps and Drum Corps International itself, they're all nonprofit organizations. So taking a summer off completely is very detrimental. And yeah, you might say, well, they're saving money this summer. Well, absolutely, but they also have no income. But they still have bills to pay. They still have, full-time staff that work in the offices, especially like organizations like Blue Devils. Right now, Blue Devils have organizations all over the world that they're trying to manage and everything, but right now it's all shut down. So I think that we're gonna see some as hard as it is for me to say, I think we might see some corps fold this summer, unless we all band together and get together and again, lift up through the hardship and provide these corps with hope and provide these corps with support. This isn't just the top 5 corps that we're needing to talk about. This isn't just, a select few. We need to lift up and support every single drum corps this summer. If we don't, we are going to lose corps, and that's scary to me. The more corps we lose throughout the years, and we do, there have been, every year we have corps fold, and it's really sad. Because we have such a clientele, we have such an interest in drum corps, we have such an interest in this activity, and there are so many passionate souls out there and talented souls wanting to make DCI work. But we can't do that if we don't all rally together and come together and support our activity that we love, and that goes for every organization involved, every one of them. That's just my suggestion, and I think that we have an opportunity to do this. My whole point of this video is let's be strong together, let's unite, and let's support this fine arts organization as we go through this hardship. Now, as uncertain as everything may be right now, I think that my corps song for Madison Scouts, Never Walk, I think it's quite appropriate for this time, and there's a line in there that says, at the end of the storm there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. And I think this line for us right now is something that we need to notice and really hold dearly in our hearts, because we are going to make it through this. Things are going to change, as they always do. Every year things change, but this is going to be hard for us. But I think that if we all stand together, we can push forward better than ever. And I think we can make this even better than it has ever been, to harbor young musicians and grow young musicians and provide us an even safer, even better, even more talented, and even more popular Drum Corps International. That's my hope. I'm struggling for words here because it's a very passionate subject for me. Drum Corps being one of my biggest passions and certainly one of my greatest accomplishments that I have ever done. It was my dream. I was sitting there watching and looking and just being like, I want to be a part of this. And I know that you guys are out there feeling that same thing. You're not alone. We are not alone. Let's do this together. Let's bond together. Let's support drum corps, all of them, and let's make the organization better. Let's make the activity better. I mean, when given this time, it's best to be proactive. So stay busy. If you have any suggestions on what to do during this whole thing, let me know this summer. What are you up to? What are you going on? I'm going to drop some stuff in the Instagrams, on the story and whatnot, asking for feedback on what you guys are doing this summer to fill your time, your endless amount of time. You have literally endless amount of time right now. So let me know what you think in the comments or on Instagram. Let me know, please. Let's do this together. Let's go forward. Let's make us better. Victor Manuel, be you, and I'll see you in the next video.